there's two paths to being treated as a resident. One is common law domicile, and two is statutory residency. So New Hampshire does not have a statutory residency. It's really like common law domicile principles. And they have a statute actually that defines what a residence is. And it goes something along the lines of it's your primary place of physical presence to the exclusion of all others. And you have to show like there has to be a to the exclusion of all other places in order to establish a residency. So in this case, I think the thing that kind of blows my mind is, okay, so why did New Hampshire take this position? So
yeah, it seems kind of like a loser based on what we're
I mean, we do think it's a loser, but we are in litigation, but the taxpayers, like, this is something that comes up with like anyone who advises, I think, on residency. The taxpayers are thinking about, okay, maybe we will retire in New Hampshire. And their tax advisors said, all right, here are the first things you do to establish domicile in a place. You do these ministerial steps. So they registered to vote. They got driver's licenses. They paid estimated interest and dividend taxes. They registered the husband's business to do business in New Hampshire. So they that's it. That's all they did. And then, come fall, they realized, hey, this isn't going to work. And then they undid all of those steps, except for
So there were some steps taking kind of in that direction.
Yeah. So they took those steps, but I think like whenever you advise somebody on changing their domicile, you say these are the first steps, but those aren't going to get you there. They're never going to get you out of a state. You have to do more. You have to like move your doctors, you have to move your church, you have to move your community activities, you should like serve on boards, you should make some friends, you should point to all these things that show community ties in the new place. And they just had none of that. They really did nothing at all to change their relationship in Connecticut. Like, they're paying Connecticut resident tax returns. They're like working full time from Connecticut. So there's really no steps taken on the Connecticut side to sever that tie. And I don't really think it's like going out on a limb to say that Connecticut would agree that like for this 6-month period, you guys were no longer Connecticut domiciliaries.